give you a little explanation on the water here.
I haven't even had all of this.
Now the dude said that's out of the fire plug,
Right,
and this other stuff is out of his tap.
right. Now this is completely normal when you flush any hydrant. When it first comes out, because you have rust in the barrel of the hydrant, and water sits in the pipe before it gets into the hydrant. So you'll have anywhere, you have water looking from this color to totally white because it's lime softening. So this is normal, and it will run this way probably anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, normal out of a hydrant.
Okay.
So this is a normal process. I mean, there's nothing special up in that area. This happens everywhere. Okay, now this is probably caused from a bad pipe. Somewhere in that system up there. And as we tried to explain, it's hard to find because you've probably got 30 to 40 different lengths of pipe up around that section. Because it starts out about Jacobson's. Okay, and it comes up around by Donaldson's, Sperling's, and then the condos up there. It kind of comes back down this street here. So somewhere in that area, there's a bad piece of pipe, so it's going to be almost be very, very hard.
Have to dig everything out.
And at what cost? I mean, would it be cheaper for us to put softeners in everybody's house? I mean, because when we looped that system up there, we went from the country club clear down around where Dr. Marcheski used to live, and that cost $80,000. And that's a big chunk of money.
Well, if this stuff tests all right,
It does test okay.
it seems like it's probably making it look good then.
That's all it is visual. That's why I tried to explain to her that those filters, she changes them every week. It seemed like that is set for 3 months, and that's the reason it all settled down on the bottom and stuff there. If you would have kept turning that, chances are, if you would just kept doing this over the period of time, you would never have seen any of it. It would just stay suspended. So this is just matter that has fallen out and settled on the bottom, and it doesn't look good. But like I told him, I know they have sent test samples in and had them tested, and the water is fine up there.
Are the results for that available?
I would have to talk to Mike. I'm going to talk to Mike again tomorrow and have him run another series of tests.
Okay.
The other thing, I'll show you. He kept talking about, if there's a crack in the pipe. So you got your pipe, see right here. That pipe is pressurized at all times. There's never negative pressure in that pipe. So even if you have a crack, the water is going to squirt out. Nothing's going to be able to come back in. You see what I'm saying? Even if you rod it,
It's always pressurized.
it's always pressurized, so you're always going to have pressure going out this way. So nothing is going to come back in. So, I mean, that's a fear that they really shouldn't have. I mean, that's the way distribution systems are designed.
Okay. How thick is this pipe?
Anywhere, usually it just depends, half to 3/4 of an inch. So, I mean, it's ductile iron.
And the water doesn't really run through it like you would visualize it,
The only time water will
It just sits there.
until somebody opens up a test tap.
And then how fast does it run? How fast would it run by there? If there was a hole and there was mud, could the water carve out mud? I mean, I understand that's not coming in,
Right.
but could it drive by that? Could it go by the mud and pick it up on the way?
There's no way you can get mud in this pipe.